How to use the bus system in Brazil. Thinking about you guys that are coming here to Brazil, maybe you would like some tips. The very first thing is that there are few different cards to use in the bus and the underground system. The student card and the cartão único, which is a general use card. The thing is, everybody can have a cartão único. It's free of charge when you buy it, but it must be loaded with about 5 tickets, so you end up paying those 5 tickets and you get it. Each ticket allows you to 5 travels in a 3-hour period. After you spend your tickets, you can still load more tickets in shops and underground station, my favorite. Each time you load tickets, you get a paper bill which is very good should you lose the cartão único. Let's say suppose you lost or got that card stolen, you get the card cancelled and you can load the credit in another one with that receipt. The best thing about using cartão único is that length of time for the travel. One can do a lot of things in about 3 hours time. You can go to the movie theater and get back in one single ticket if you want it. All you have to do is not pass the turnstile before it's time to get out of the bus. One must check also not to use the same bus line on your way back home. You don't use, an example, 702U to go somewhere and get back with the same 702U bus. There are times though you do check the bus line and still pays another bus fare because I don't know, they switched buses. It's not 100% reliable, but it should work. In Sundays there's another trick. If you loaded the cartão único with enough tickets, one can travel several times using only one ticket. Yeah, you pay 3 rails and about 4 times travels you can use. That is for the 8 hours length of time after you pass the turnstile. If you use the underground, there's no way you are charged each fare you use. So my advice, always use bus. About the student fare, which is another kind of card. You have a student card, bilhete de estudante, which takes some time to come after you get enrolled at the university or school. I mean, it's got some time to process that thing, and that is tricky sometimes. But once you got that card, you paid half the ticket. I mean, instead of paying 3 rails, you pay only 150 each travel. One can load a limited number of tickets per month in the card. You are only allowed a certain number of travels when you're a student. But it means up to 4 travels in 2 hours length of time. Although most of time, as long as I've been through it, it's been only 3 travels in the bus system. If you go to the underground, you got another the travel that's different. So the same trick works. You wait till you really have to leave bus and then you pass the turnstile. It's not a very good thing because you have to stay up. You can't. It's difficult to have a seat, but it works if you really want to save one ticket, one travel. Bus system in São Paulo is also not only fast during weekdays and rush hours. Saturdays and Sundays, it sometimes takes a long waiting time. I mean, sometimes more than half an hour. If you get lost, I mean, suppose you don't know the direction, there's a toll-free number. You phone the number 151 and they can help you with getting the directions. Don't know if they got an English guy to help you out, so it's better you know Portuguese. One should always keep an eye for pickpockets. They might use a razor blade to open the bottom of your bag. Sometimes they go in groups. I mean, I don't want to scare you. Probably you've got that problem in your country. But so I'm describing this one specific thing that happens. They go in groups. One guy is pretending to be asleep, while the other one checks your bag. And the rest of the group might make some noise to distract you from paying attention to that. That's one way pickpockets use. There are others, all kinds of pickpockets. One friend of mine described me of an old lady about 17 years old. They found out that she took a cell phone from the pocket of the coat of a girl. Too bad for her, because it rang just after a few seconds. And there was kind of a scene there because of that. But because she is about 78 years old, I don't think she got arrested for that. Lucky for the girl, bad for the lady. If you have direction problems, maybe people will help you find the way inside the bus. People are almost always eager to help inside the bus. I don't say they have the right help. Sometimes they confuse themselves. They don't understand where you want to go. But it's one good place to ask people. The conductor and the cobrador will help you out where you're going. The bus system, it's good to know, it doesn't work all night long. If you're stuck somewhere after 1 hour in the night, I mean after midnight, you have to wait maybe until 5 o'clock in the morning. Maybe yes, maybe not. There are some buses, but that's it. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click it in the YouTube, subscribe, send your suggestions. You might have another video with some other good tips coming.